What up guys, Mad Viking here. If you watched yesterday's video, you saw that I said I was expecting another package, which oddly enough, I just woke up, opened the door, saw the UPS van still in the driveway. So literally this is fresh out of the truck. It is from, I wouldn't say our friends at Ringside because Ringside drives me nuts, but they haven't driven me nuts in a while, but I don't buy like I used to off of them either, so that could be the reason. This is for the Black Friday sales, or what is it, Black Monday, whatever it was, the Black Friday sale. So yeah, so Monday is Cyber Monday. So what was Black Friday? Yeah. So I did my annual pilgrimage to their website. There wasn't a lot on there this year. I mean, there's been some good years, but I can't complain about some of the stuff that was on there. They could have had a little bit better of a selection. They didn't really have any Ultimates on there. All they had was, what was it, Charlotte Flair and Brock Lesnar. I mean, no one's losing their lunch. Even though that is a really good Ultimate Charlotte Flair, but no one's losing their lunch. I was hoping for a better selection of figs because there's been so many this last year. I mean, ridiculous amounts. They're still pumping them out. It was almost to the point where I was like, I can't keep up with trying to collect these things. I just can't. I go to stores and I can never find them. It was starting to kind of piss me off. It still kind of does. I'm like, what was it, that Survivor Series lot with the 30 Years Undertaker that was in there, and there was, what, the Viking Raiders and the Nation of Domination, Mark Henry. Basically, if you didn't find that end cap, you're not going to get those figures. I stumbled across one by accident, went back 2 days later, the end cap was gone, and there was 4 figures from that end cap sitting on the toy aisle, and those were the ones that didn't sell. So, I mean, like, stuff like that, you can't keep up. And I don't know where you get the codes and stuff for to know when they hit, but it's hard to be a figure collector right now because they're just, it's not about kids' toys anymore. It's all about basically the collectors. I think that's the sole route of where these figures have gone. I mean, when I was a kid, I'm ranting, when I was a kid, you'd go in the Toys R Us, and it was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle aisle, the entire aisle, not 4 pegs in a shelf, the aisle. You never had to go store to store to store looking for stuff because everything was on that aisle. Any figure you want, all you had to do was move some figures around, you were going to find it. The only toys section like that nowadays could possibly be Star Wars, but that's what's in Toys R Us. They have a pretty big selection. You'll see, not really, now that I think about it, in like maybe Target, but Walmart, no, it'll just be a couple pegs and whatever. Toys are not sold the same way they used to be, and that's what I don't like. So it's like, if you're not there when they hit stores, you're screwed. You're done. And I've talked to employees before. They're like, what? Oh. They're like, well, what's the big deal about this figure? I'm like, the big deal is I want the figure, and when it hits your shelf finally, even though it says by Pop Finder or whatever that it's in your store, it'll hit your shelf, and if I'm not there when it hits the shelf, you're never going to restock this figure again, and I'm never going to see it. Well, so far, they're not impressing me. Ringside, you bastards. All right, so this is the Black Friday sale. I forgot I even wanted this figure because I never saw it in stores, but here we go, straight out the box. Crease isn't ridiculous, but I haven't forced it back yet, is Freddie Blassie. Now, he was even before my time. I mean, he was wrestling in the 50s, right? 60s. Wrestling was like one of the first things on TV back in the day, and Freddie Blassie was wrestling on black and white TV. I knew who he was. I knew he managed in the 80s, or maybe it was the 70s, early 80s. I never saw a match of his. I couldn't tell you anything about him. I just remember one of the titles he used to wear was the, well, that doesn't mean it was the NWA title. I don't even think he was ever in the NWA. But as a collector, this will probably be his only figure. Maybe they'll make another one a few years down the road. He's dead. I don't know that he had children. He had some, like, mail order Asian caretaker. I don't even know if she was his wife. Somebody runs his estate, obviously. But how many of these are there going to be? And why is it just now, after all this time, do we finally get a Freddie Blassie figure? But I can't even remember his lineage with titles and things like that. I did at one point when I was younger, and I could memorize anything. But this is the great Freddie Blassie, you pencil neck geeks. I gotta flatten his thing out now, ringside. All right, so I had to get that out of the way. Months ago I was looking for him, but like I said, there's so many figures that come out and your mind switches and you don't even remember. And like I said, I never saw that figure. And I talked to a few people, and they claim they never found one either. So, God damn you! You fucking assholes! Are you guys retarded? So another crease. I figured this was going to be a figure I was not going to find in stores, because there was a figure like this from the Jax days. And I really thought it was good looking, and that was back when I was hardcore. I can't say I'm not still hardcore collecting, but I was like, I think she was selling for $60 online, and it was a decent looking figure, but I just never pulled the trigger on it. And this is the same exact figure. Of course, it looks a lot better though, and for whatever reason, it comes with that Rocco doll. But I know the scalpers are going to eat this one alive. I'm never going to find it in stores. So I just pulled the trigger on it and bought it. And that, of course, is China's new figure, the WrestleMania line, right? This is WrestleMania? Yeah, WrestleMania. So that's another one I got to fold the flat back and hope it doesn't create a crease. But it's a beautiful figure. Probably one of her best WrestleMania appearances, if not highlights. I can't even remember what the match was, if it says. 9th wonder in the world. This is from WrestleMania 17. Okay, when 9th wonder of the world dominated Ivory and became the new women's champion at WrestleMania 17. Which, by the way, WrestleMania 17 was an amazing pay-per-view. I was at the Wing House with friends. It was basically like going to a stadium or a movie theater and watching it, because Wing House used to be lit back in the day with pay-per-views. But then the hanger-ons kind of ruined it. What I mean by that is people that showed up and didn't buy anything, took your tables, that type of shit. But I have very fond memories of WrestleMania 17. It was a very good show. So let's get some of this paper out. Yeah, they packed the paper, but it's pushing the packages into the box, which is, if every one of these are creased, I'm going to lose my shit. So the next one, these I know are going to be very hard to find too, because not only are they the first certified authentic what? They come in cloth shirts, because it's their first time in the line, which always gets the scalpers and the fans worked up. And I know I'm never going to find these. Never. So that was another one. I'm like, I'm just going to pull the trigger. I think these are already hitting stores, because I'm in a lot of wrestling groups and people are posting that they're finding some of these already. But I go out at least once a week and hit multiple stores around by me, and I don't see shit. I mean, we're like a series or two behind. I'm still finding whatever. This is series 78. So this is 81. That's how far back we are. But anyways, I'm referring to the hell are these dudes called now? I'm having such a brain. Street Profits. All right. I was a little sad to see them go in NXT, or when they got called up from NXT. But what's this certified authentic? Oh, because there's a sticker on there. I had to basically scoop them up because, like I said, I just can't compete with scalpers. I mean, The Rock will be hot. Nakamura will shell for him. Maybe Steve Austin, because a lot of fans don't even know what that is. Stunning Steve Austin. It's a WCW figure, and there were not a lot of WCW fans. But from what I can look at this is a very good figure. I mean, the head scan's pretty dope. I'm looking at it right now, and I like this. It's going to be a little hard for my top 10, I think. Especially with that China. She might be in the top 10. Yep, another crease. Thanks. Ringside. I've been to a lot of toy conventions this year, too, and I've still yet to even see this figure pop up. What is this series from? I don't even think it is a series. It's just the Elite Collection. Is that what it is? Collector's Edition? Oh, that's why. Well, that, of course, this was another one. Why, after all these years, have they never given us this figure before? It's the first time on the line. He died last year, so what? Is that what made them think, oh, let's make a figure? I don't even, well, last year. I think he died this year. What made them think, oh, yeah, let's make a Rocky Johnson figure, finally? I will say Pat Patterson and Vince McMahon were supposed to act like a couple of assholes at his funeral, namely more Pat Patterson. I think he called him a son of a bitch. But anyways, we got our first and probably only Rocky Johnson figure. Of course, he's creased as well. Had to get him, like I said, if he's been in stores for a while, which I think he has, never seen. I don't even see those collector's editions. Sometimes I do, but I think those were the AJ Styles ones. You know, the ones no one wants, because there's a million AJ Style figures shelf warming somewhere. I was going to be like, whatever, and buy some and put them in my Toys for Tots bag. But I mean, they're not coming off at a discount. I'm still buying $20 figures to go give to needy children. I usually find discounted toys, but they're still toys kids want to get. But I just can't pull the trigger on that. Okay, so we can't have Angelo Dawkins without, of course. Wow, this is a really good one too, head scan wise. And that crown is a nice accessory. Now we do not get a cloth shirt with him. We get the rubber. Nobody likes, but it's a dope figure. So of course another crease. We have Montes Ford. Let's see if I can get that without getting the glare. That's a dope looking figure too. Like I said, that crown's going to become a nice accessory. I hope I can find another one just to open it up and have that crown. Wow! I don't remember doing that, but I guess I did. All right, God, I hope I still have. I must have clicked something wrong. I did, I think. Or me, I don't know. Well, you can't have Ford and Dawkins and not have. She was becoming their sidekick before she just got kicked to the curb and buried again. I don't even know why they called her up, to be honest. That, of course, is Bianca Bel-Air. Not that I think it's because she's a crappy wrestler or anything. It's because they didn't do anything with her. They called up so many NXT wrestlers to the main roster, and you don't even know they're there because they've done nothing with them. And she got a couple of weeks on TV, maybe a month. Where is she now? But this is a pretty dope figure, too. I found her basic, but it'd be at like toy shows and shit. Never found her in stores, and I wasn't paying $30 for a basic. And you can say that this is a basic too, minus the shirt and the hands and the glasses. But you still get the not, I wouldn't say realistic hair, but I mean, this is a pretty damn good figure as well. So I picked up Bianca Bel-Air. I still get Bianca Bel-Air because I figured she was going to be the hot one too. Any first time in the line figure is going to be sought after. So I don't know what my cat's doing. So I think, like I said, there was. I know what I purchased, and it's not in here. I didn't order 2 fucking Chinas. I ordered that Triple H in China. All right, I'm calling ringside. I can tell you that right now. They have effed me in the past with the figures. Like there was one year. I did not order 2 Adam Roses. I can tell you that. They screwed me out of my Wolfpack Sting, and I didn't say anything about it. All right, the next figure up. This is the cheapest I had found her, and I wanted her for a long time. I think I got her for $9. Oh, God. Well, I do have Morocco around here somewhere. I never did find that Jeff Hardy. But this is from that Survivor Series line. And this is going to be her one and done, I'm sure, too, is the Alicia Fox figure. She got fired. She's done, finally. That was another person that was just sort of hanging around. They hang on to people who just aren't doing anything because they don't want them to go to somewhere else. But just because you've had them doesn't mean anybody else wants them. What was her? I think she was a one-time women's champion like 12 years ago. I mean, she was not uberly popular. I don't know what's up with my cat. She's acting like there's another animal or something on the side of the door. But now I got to call ringside because, yeah, this is great and all that I have 2 of these. But I know for a fact I did not order 2 fucking Chinas. I ordered the 2-pack Triple H in China. But now I have another one. At least this one's in better. This one's perfect, actually. So if I mail it back, I'll send them the one that's all messed up. So I have 2 Chinas. Or I keep the China and order another China Triple H and open this one when I do my big mask figure unboxing. It makes me mad. I was really looking forward to seeing that figure. God damn. My Mount Vesuvius of figures just fell over. So I really got to get some more storage containers. I got to really do something with some of these. So anyways, I got to get in a hold of Ringside and figure out what the hell happened because I want that figure. But like I said, I think because I paid $30 for that figure. That's what they were selling it for. I did not buy 2 Chinas for $30 or whatever. So I don't know. I got to figure something out. I got to get in contact with them. So anyways, that was my Black Friday Ringside purchases. As you can see, maybe that's why I was a little bit nice to them when I started this video, because I probably don't buy from them anymore except for on Black Friday sales. Almost every figure had that crease, so there you go. I mean, they can't figure out a better way to pack. I don't know. Anyways, because I know that's how they push those shipping packages, plastic containers on you for $5 a piece, which probably cost them 15 cents. And that's their gimmick. But anyways, I got to do some cleanup. Go on about my day. It's a shitty day here. Maybe go to Home Depot. Like I said, I got to get some shipping containers here. Decide what I'm packing up. Decide what I'm opening. Get some of this stuff out of the way. I just cleaned this area out literally like 3 months ago, and it's right back to what it is. Like, let me see if I can show you some of this shit. Figures. Oh, am I showing any of this? I can't. Figures, everything. There's my shirt pile. I got too much shit here. I don't know. And some of it's got to move. So anyways, guys, hit like, please. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of my Black Friday purchases. And I got to call Ringside. So anyways, guys, that is it for now. 17 minutes video. And this will probably be posted in a day or two because I just gave you guys a video yesterday. So, Mad Viking out. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.